Welcome to the USC Report. I'm Amanda and this is Scott Wolf. Scott, USC plays Notre Dame this week, and how do you think the Trojans will match up with the Irish?
I think these are two similar teams. They kind of have struggled at times. They've won. Lately, USC struggled. The loss last weekend, tough for them to overcome. Notre Dame, they played well against Army, so I think they're going to come in here with a lot of momentum. I think Brian Kelly, first-year coach, Lane Kiffin, a first-year coach. So there's some similarities. They're both in high-profile jobs. Not all the fans are happy with them right now, so that's another thing they have in common. So I think it's going to be high-scoring. I don't think the defenses are going to probably stop the offenses. Notre Dame runs a spread offense, which USC does not like to play against. And even though Mitch Mustain might be playing quarterback for USC, I think that he'll be able to put points on the board against Notre Dame. So I think it's going to be high-scoring, very close game.
And now Pete Carroll won his last 8 games against Notre Dame. How much pressure do you think this puts on Lane Kiffin?
I think that puts a lot of pressure on Lane Kiffin because USC fans care about beating Notre Dame and beating UCLA. So you got to win those games. And Pete Carroll, he was actually 16-2 if you combined Notre Dame and UCLA. So that's a lot of pressure. Lane Kiffin's saying, I asked him about that, he's saying, well, I'm not working any harder this week than I worked last week because I'm always working hard. So he's not putting any more emphasis that way onto the game. But I think he would be naive or not telling the truth if he said, yeah, this is a big game. I know the stakes are big. I know what Pete Carroll did. Pete Carroll was his mentor. He knows how important it was. And this is something that you might not be aware of, obviously, but 4 years ago, Lane Kiffin was the offensive coordinator here, and they lost to UCLA 13-9, and all the fans wanted him fired. Kind of like, I guess, if Oregon loses a game. You can relate to that, right? So he knows what it's like when you lose a rivalry game. It's tough, and everyone's on your back. So he knows he needs to win this game, especially when he's in his first year. It'll take a lot of pressure off of him.
And so what is your prediction for the scores of this game?
Well, our tradition here is I kind of like the host to make a prediction. So let me ask you, Amanda, what is your prediction for the USC Notre Dame game?
Let's see. I think I'm going to have to say 45-36.
And who's going to win?
USC.
Okay, I think I think you're pandering to our viewers there. But let me ask you one other question. Do you think Oregon is going to go to the national championship game?
Yes, I definitely 100% think Oregon's going to go to the national championship game.
And do you think they're going to win that game?
I believe they will. Yes, 100%.
And will you be at that game?
I'm going to try, yes. It's in Glendale, so I'm going to go down, but ticket-wise, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to get one. They're pretty expensive right now, but yes, got to root on my Ducks.
Well, maybe one of our viewers will be able to hook you up with a ticket or something.
That'd be amazing. I'd definitely go, so.
So that means you think that Oregon is going to beat Oregon State, obviously?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, because that's kind of a tricky game, right, over the years?
Yes, but I know the Ducks will be able to pull it off.
The Civil War?
Yeah, I know, but still, our Ducks are amazing, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold you to that.
Yes.
Next week we might come back here and discuss that, just so you know.
Okay.
All right, why don't you wrap it up for us?
All right, well, thank you for watching, and make sure you follow us on InsideSoCal.com/USC.